don't know it, now you know, man. This is the Artist Spotlight moment. Today we have 6ix9ine and Kodak Black. Kel, once again, I don't know, you got a crystal ball over there or whatever, but your ass predicting the future. You know what I'm saying? Am I going to win a lottery today? Tomorrow, maybe?
No.
No? All right, shit. No,
Just
man.
kidding.
I hope, you got them lucky numbers. This lottery tickets at Atlanta.
Who knows, bro? It's really sad. I ain't gonna lie, but I know the doom that's coming, basically.
Yeah,
It's
but
crazy.
nah, man, we have 6ix9ine and Kodak Black. They just did a collaboration not too long ago, and they dropped a music video. And Kodak Black dissed 6ix9ine on his own song. How y'all feel about that though? Because he was like, what he say? He was just like, I'm gonna make a meal off this jit. Wait, how you let a snitch take your bitch, and I'm gonna make $1 million off this jit, something like that. And I just thought it was crazy because it's like you pay this man $1 million to get on a verse with you for like 30 seconds just to get the song. The song is dope. I ain't even gonna lie. But he was getting a lot of backlash from just doing a song with a snitch. You know what I'm saying? But he was just saying like, yo, it's not like we selling bricks. We making music in this shit. So how y'all feel about that? Like, being the fact that, he collaborated with a quote unquote snitch. I'm not in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I'm a law-abiding citizen. I pay my motherfucking taxes. You know what I'm saying? But
people in the streets pay their taxes too.
Man, shit. What taxes?
Like, don't get it twisted.
Yeah, shit. I don't know shit.
You're funny.
I don't know
just enough
about
to stay under the radar,
Right?
and not be caught.
But
now
the song is dope though. I ain't even gonna lie. I've been bumping it.
Gunna's album is dope too.
Gunna?
Yeah.
Man, I don't fuck with Gunna.
Exactly. So
See, that is so terrible.
I don't do that.
Exactly.
you see what I'm saying? You picking
No,
and choosing.
I'm not picking and choosing though. I'm not
How
picking
you
and
not gonna
choosing.
support that brother?
Bruh, see, look.
How you not gonna
we ain't
support
gonna,
that
We ain't
brother?
gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that.
Child.
Because my thing is, I never been a Gunna fan, but
That's
a Kodak
right.
Black, I always been a fan.
No, I'm
You know
talking
what I'm
about you. Okay, yes, but you will bump this one because I guess you can. You can get jiggy with the beat.
But that's that Florida
You can
slang.
get jiggy with the
That
beat.
Florida
Is that
slang.
what this is?
Yeah.
But so all right. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, he look. Besides all the bullshit, they are just making music. They not in the streets. I hope, and it was dope. It was dope to me, and I feel like that's what was needed. If everything didn't pop off like it did, as far as the snitching and gang and all that stuff, that would have been that. I feel like they made history with that song. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a club banger, and hell, I don't blame Kodak Black, man. He had $1 million on the table to do a verse for 30 seconds. He got to eat. So that's my artist spotlight. Fuck
like,
that.
What cost? Like, sometimes I do be like, man, like, you already have money. I guess you want more money. And
It's
there's nothing
never enough
wrong
money.
with wanting more money. But sometimes I do just be like, when does it end? Like, where people are just kind of like, okay, I don't want to sell out, or I don't want to do something that is dishonoring my people. Like, to me, that's when I'd be like, okay, like, when does that kind of
When does
step
that
in?
end?
Yeah, when does that, like, that part
agree.
I don't understand. Maybe I have not been in enough situations like that where I've had to make a decision to know what it feels like. But that's why sometimes I just be like, man, like, that's crazy to me,
Yeah.
So, I've had this conversation a million times. It's like it's a snitch epidemic going on, kinda, sorta. But to preface all that, I'm not in the streets. No, I grew up in bad neighborhoods. Snitching to me, I don't do anything that's snitch worthy. I've never been in a situation where I had to snitch on somebody, so my perspective is different. Snitching, if you do it, whatever. If you're not in the streets, I get it. You know what I mean? Like, you have to do what you got to do in order to stop what's going on in your community, whatever. However, these men, Kodak Black, Gunna, anybody else who's been accused, they go on records. They go on records saying that they're not going to snitch on people. They encourage not snitching. And that is my main thing. It is, if you grow up from where they grew up, where I grew up, there are people who live in these neighborhoods who take music as gospel, like the Bible. Like, they take these people, think they're like Jesus or something, or God. You know what I mean? Like, so they will do everything they can to act like they are them. You know what I mean? And they know that. Kodak and Gunna know this. And what they do is they go on these records and they say, don't snitch, don't tell on people, but do a complete 180. So you got a boy who, or a young man who did a bid. He's going to trial. He has 15 years or life, 25 to life on his head, right? And so what happens is they say, okay, I'm going to take it to trial when they shouldn't. I'm not going to snitch, which they probably should, because if they don't, they're going to be doing life. You know what I mean? But because they listen to Gunna, because they listen to Kodak, because they listen to these rappers, they put themselves in a situation where they're going to be locked up for years. You know what I'm saying? Like
hold
on real quick. And because of that, that is where I come in. I'm like, okay, I can't accept that. I can't accept what Kodak is doing. I can't accept what Gunna is doing. You put these men in these bars. You know what I'm saying? Like, you literally told these men not to do this, and you do a complete 180.
I don't recall Kodak snitching.
Kodak is working with somebody who he said he would never deal with, never work with, never do anything with. Okay. For what? Money. These men are in jail because you want to get some money.
But the fact of the matter is that Kodak Black expressed, like, look, at the end of the day, I'm working with her. He said that, but they took it out the song. It's a video of the producer. He was like, I'm working with a rat that's giving away the cheese or whatever. It's the fact of the matter is that he's working. He's still working, but he don't condone snitching. But he's still working for the bag. I get it. Me personally, I get the fact that he's taking that money off the table when it's presented to him. You know, and for the people that snitch or quote unquote snitch, it's just the fact that they agreed to whatever situation they wanted to go in first before the crime or whatever has been committed first. Now, if I get in the car with you, and I said this before, if I get in the car with you and I don't know you got drugs, I don't know you have a gun, I'm going to my 9 to 5, I'm working, and if we get pulled over and both of us get locked up for something you had that you didn't warn me about, I'm a law-abiding citizen, so I'm going to tell, because at the end of the day,
you're not influencing young men to not tell either, though. You're not influencing over 50 million young men, young black men, to not snitch on somebody.
That's true. That's true.
You're not putting that on record. You're not yelling it out in the crowds. You're not getting paid to say that kind of stuff.
Right.
They're getting paid to say it. Gunna was rich when he went to jail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kodak is already rich. So now, when you do a complete 180, these men who are in jail looking at you from the jail cell like, yo.
Well, that's on them. What? If they ain't strong-minded, bro.
But they're not.
Yeah, they're not.
You know they're not. You grew up in the neighborhoods, too.
Yeah.
You know they're not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's no guidance in them areas. They know that there's no guidance in them areas. So why would you lead young men to that kind of life with your music for money?
It's a big
money,
agenda.
And then do 180 and do it again.
It's a big agenda. You know that.
But I'm never going to support that, bro. Gunna has a great album. I cannot listen to it because I know what he did to them men. I don't care what he's talking about. He has a whole song called "Take It to Trial." I can't listen to him, bro.
Yeah,
because you sent the men down the river. You might in your mind be like, no, I didn't do that. They did it themselves. You did that, bro.
You did that shit. Yeah,
they went to go see you perform that same song in them same studios. You know what I'm saying? In that studio or in them stadiums and stuff.
I agree.
I can't support that, bro.
So more of the story is be mindful and be your own thinker. Be a leader, not a follower.
If you're going to work with snitches or be a snitch, don't talk about not snitching. It makes no sense. You be cool. Don't say you're not. You know what I mean? Be real. That's the main thing. Be 100 with everything that you do in your music.
Be a leader, not a follower, y'all.
Yeah. One thing about music is, like how you guys are saying, it's a very influential thing, and it gets a lot of ears. You know, a lot of people get to listen to music, and it can influence their perspective on life, or it can influence the way that they may want to move, or they may take the word as gospel and think like, this is how I need to be, how I need to act. And stuff like that. So I do see where y'all both are coming from in terms of like that. And also, I want to talk about...
Thank y'all for watching The Bridge ATL. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell and stay locked in. We love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Peace.